hate clubs. Bouncers. Here we go.
I can't stay.
So, if you have to go to a nightclub, if that is, and if you don't want to go to a bar or a restaurant or somewhere where you can actually have a talk and it isn't too loud and you don't have to shout at someone's face and go, hey, how you doing? And all the rest of that crap shit that happens with nightclubs. And you want to go and have a bit of a boogie and happen to want to go to a nightclub that has a guest list, but you're not on it or you don't have a table. How would you get in? Here are 5 ways to get into a nightclub if you're not on the guest list. So number 1. Pick a popular name that usually goes to these type of nightclubs. This is going to sound a bit stereotypical, but pick names like Mohammed or Sergey and go to the door or to the front or to the bouncers and say things like, oh, I'm here, I'm on Sergey's table, I'm on Mohammed's table. And you have a bit of a 50-50 chance of coming across someone that actually has that name. And if they say, oh, but you're not on the list, just how is that possible? I'll come all this way and work your magic and try and get in. There is a chance, it's a small chance, but you have a chance of getting in. Number 2, bring the girls. The ratio of girls to boys, the higher chance you've got of getting in. So with the more popular the club, the higher the girl to guy ratio has to be. If it's a really hot and happening club and you're not on the guest list and you just rocked up after a night out, be the only guy in the group. Because, you know, because the girls buy the drinks and pay for the drinks and actually spend the money, right? And preferably 10 girls, preferably models. And just like, yeah, there we go. Number 3. Now this is a risky one, but it can work and it has worked before. Google the club and find out who the owner of the club is. Then once you do that, push right to the front with a kind of pissed off, why am I here, who are you in front of me, state his name and start walking in. Actually just push in. Act like the type of douchebag you have to be to go to these clubs. Sorry anyone who goes there to have fun. But mainly douchebags go there. That's why bouncers are absolute dick. Enough of the bouncers. Enough of the bouncers. The thing is that these kind of people don't really know exactly what is what, and when the owner, and you're faced with someone that's speaking the owner's name and is walking as if he owns the place and knows the place and who are these people in front of me, there is a chance it might let you in and go, well, I don't know, I don't want to risk it. You know, it might be a day where the owner's having a bad day and they don't want to risk his wrath. So if you go that way, then you have a chance of getting in. Number 4. Now this is a way where you have the highest chance of getting in. Now most of these clubs have promoters that are in all the social medias. And the best chance of finding it is on Facebook. Facebook, there are actual promoters go around, and sometimes you'll get them on your birthday. You'll get some random person messaging you saying, hey, it's your birthday, do you want to come to this club? Most high-end clubs, if they have a Facebook, you can message them on Facebook and they will get you in. Whether it's for a fee or whether you need to get a table, that is the price you have to pay, unfortunately. Number 5. Now, this is risky and you have to have proper balls to do it, but rock up to the door, be polite, but state you're from a very high luxury magazine. You've been invited there personally by the owner. Again, Google, find out the owner's name. A previous meal the other day to come and do a report about the club. The last thing that any doorman or any promoter or anyone that's at the front of the club checking names wants a bad press for their place. You don't want them to state, oh, you know, this is not, and even if it's an amazing place, you know, you don't want them to give you a very bad review, because then people trust these magazines and they actually subscribe to them and believe in what they say. So that is the last thing you want to do. So that is a chance to do it, but that is more if you're on your own. What do you think of my 5 tips to getting into a nightclub if you're not on the guest list? If you have any comments, comment below. If you like this video, press the like button. It's a thumbs up like this. I think. Well, one of the two. And then subscribe.
I can't stay.